There is two types of nervous system. One is the sympathetic and one is the parasympathetic. And modern research has shown that pathology resides in the sympathetic. It doesn't mean that the sympathetic is bad area, a spectrum of the nervous system to exist in. It's just the place where you're more activated, contracting, prepping to run or fight. It's a metaphor. It doesn't exactly mean that you're running and fighting, but the cell is in a state of defense, and so it's difficult to absorb nutrients. So if you're constantly under stress, or if your body has shut down and frozen within the sympathetic nervous system, it means that you might start having problems with your teeth because you're not mineralizing, you're not taking in nutrients and minerals. And you might begin to have cramps in your body, tension. The belly might start experiencing digestive problems. It might bloat out just because the muscles that activate are in a state of not discovering, but of a state of preparing to fight. So it's a closed system, so you have to find a way to open the nervous system. And that's what we do with somatic practice. That's what we do with the melt method. It's a form of getting back into sympathetic nervous system, or it's a form of rebalancing. Because every time you see a beautiful image or your senses are activated, you go up to sympathetic to check out if it's dangerous, and then you can come back to parasympathetic. But if you get stuck in the sympathetic where you're constantly checking out for danger, you cannot rest. And if you cannot rest, you cannot digest. If you cannot digest, you cannot absorb nutrients, and then the cells begin to die or get polluted and inflamed. And that's when you enter in pathological autonomic nervous system states. So don't hang out there. Use movement and somatic practices, awareness practices, to take you out of a state of being frozen in the sympathetic nervous system.